So today I'm behind the wheel of the 2021 Mazda CX-30, and I wanted to take some time to showcase the interior of this thing. So starting as I normally do from left to right, you've got your normal window switches, you've got your door locks up here, you got rear mirror adjust right here. You push the left button, you control the left one, right button controls the right one. You got your door latch, you've got Bose speakers throughout the vehicle. Tucked down over to the right, you've got the button for the rear hatch, as well as two buttons that you can set the position of the driver's seat. A little bit higher than that, you've got the on-off button for the lane assist. You've got a camera view button. Looks like a little coffee cup, but it's actually the camera. So you push this button, and it displays some views outside the vehicle. Push it again, and then gone. Got parking off, as well as hill ascent. Moving over to the gauge cluster. Over on the left, you have a trip button. Over on the right is the dim settings for the gauge cluster. So the gauge cluster's 3 circles. So over on the left, you've got your normal tach. Over on the right, you've got a temp gauge as well as a fuel gauge, and in the center is a digital gauge. So over on the left of the digital gauge, you've got miles per gallon. You've got another fuel gauge over on the right, displays your mileage, temps outside. You can switch between different information in the middle screen. Down low, you can see what mode you're in. So currently in sport mode. There's only one mode, sport or off. Moving to the steering wheel. How I was kind of cycling through is this info button right here. You also have phone talk options over on the left. You have volume control and your tuner button right here. Over here you have your different cruise control options. Let me back away so you get a better look at the steering wheel. You've got paddles on the back of the steering wheel, so like normal, minus, plus for gears selection. To the right of that, you've got your engine start stop button tucked away. And up top, you have your navigation display. So it's real simple. It has basically 5 different screens you can cycle through. So this is the home screen, and if you click in, you have information, entertainment, communication, navigation, and settings. Going in information, you can see a fuel efficiency monitor showcasing how you've been driving. Sirius XM travel link, vehicle status monitor. Let's click in there. Shows your next service, maintenance details, and vehicle maintenance settings, and the owner's manual as well. Entertainment, basically what you're listening to. Communication, I do not have any devices connected, but you could connect your phone. Navigation, now you know where I am. And settings, so you can change pretty much everything of the vehicle. You got in-vehicle displays, the active driving display, which is basically the heads-up display, center display, and the instrument cluster that I just showcased. Sound settings, safety settings, vehicle settings, so things like door locks, lighting, rain sensing wipers, which are currently checked off, but let's check them on. Fuel door lock delay, 90 seconds. It's interesting. Never actually seen that before in a vehicle that I am aware of. Connectivity settings and system settings. Things like clock, temperature, things like that. Those are the basic 5 options on the navigation screen. Below the navigation screen, you've got your normal temperature controls. They are displayed on this digital screen. So, for example, the fan going up, down, turning these knobs obviously will change the temperature, and you can sync them up. You got an AC button, and you can completely turn it off with this button right here. Below that, you got a heated steering wheel, as well as a heated seat for driver and passenger, and hazard button right here in the middle. Below that, you got a nice cubby hole, 2 cup holder spots. You've got the gear lever, so you've got normal park, reverse, neutral, drive. Put it in drive, you can knock it over, and then you can select gears right here, or like I had shown you previously, up on the steering wheel. Right here is the drive mode selector, so it's really just a switch. It's up or down basically. Up is sport, down is normal or off. Behind that, you've got your parking brake switch. You've got the auto hold button, which is great for red lights. If you are at a red light, you want to stretch your legs, put your foot on the brake, push this, the car will hold and brake for you. You can stretch your leg if you're stuck in traffic. And if you're going again, put your foot on the brake, push the button again, and you're back in control of braking the vehicle. This is the tuner knob for the navigation system, so basically use it left, right, whatever you like, and push down. It also has some quick selection buttons as well, so you have home. This will get you near music or media, navigation, and this is a back button. To the right of that, you've got a favorites button. This is a volume knob. You can push it down to turn off the volume completely. Behind that, you've got a cubby hole, so you kind of have to slide it back to about here, and then it slides, or then it folds back. It features a USB port right here, old school smoker's port as I call it right here, and some walls you can create to store how you see fit. Over on the passenger side, you got your normal glove box. Vents, which are kind of integrated to look like it's one seamless thing, but it's basically two vents there. You got the Bose speakers that I mentioned throughout the cabin. Let me give you a look at the passenger door. This is the seating situation. The rear seats. This vehicle features a sunroof for the front cabin. Spot for sunglasses, as well as the controls for the lighting and the sunroof. That is pretty much the interior of the 2021 Mazda CX-30. If there's some feature that you need some answers on, or something that didn't go in depth and you just want to bring it up, let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to chat with you, or if I can find some answers for you, I'd love to see if I can get them. Thanks for watching.